All right, big news coming in from the United States of America. Remember, amid the attacks recently that has led to the loss of life of some Indian students and one of the motel owners as well. Now, there has been a reaction from American authorities. John Kirby has said there is no excuse for violence, certainly based on race or gender or religion or any other factor, unacceptable here in the USA. And the president, his administration, has been working very hard to make sure we're doing everything we can to work with the authorities and to ensure that any such attempts of attacks are thwarted. Our Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan is joining me for the latest on that. But listening to what John Kirby said first.
For violence, certainly based on race or gender or religion or any other factor. That's just unacceptable here in the United States. And the president, this administration, has been working very, very hard to make sure we're doing everything we can to work with state and local authorities to try to thwart and disrupt those kinds of attacks and make it clear to anybody who might consider them that they'll be held properly accountable.
I'm joined by now Geeta Mohan on the latest on that. Geeta, it was wild, mysterious circumstances leading to deaths, but clear attacks on Indian students. There has been an elderly also who has been killed, who had one of the motels in USA. This statement clearly is significant. How should one make of it?
Well, it is a very significant statement coming from the State Department, where the U.S. administration, is not only talking about the authorities taking note and working to ensure that these things do not recur, but also the acknowledgement and acceptance of these attacks being racial in nature, based on race, gender, or religion, or any other factor, and that it is unacceptable. There has been a recent increase in incidents against Indians or the Americans of Indian origin. Not every individual who was attacked recently or students who were attacked recently were Indian citizens. Some of them were American citizens of Indian origin. In fact, quite a few of them were Americans of Indian origin. So the specific statement over here coming from the United States State Department, the National Security Council Strategic Communications Coordinator, saying that this is not going to be acceptable and that they are going to carry out all kinds of, and not just investigations, but assurances given that local authorities are trying to thwart and disrupt such attacks.
That's a fair statement. In fact, the statement should have come possibly much earlier, because it's been a month now of deaths, of attacks, and mysterious circumstances in which some of the university students are found dead as well. Appreciate you joining us, Geeta Mohan, for the latest on that.